My name is Martine Teunissen and I'm the owner and creator of Experience the Past. For 14 years now I have been helping museums, castles and schools to bring history alive in a fun and interactive way. For this I am using live costumed interpretation. I dress up as a historical character, and of course I do a lot of research on that. I make a character score, I see who this person was, what the social and cultural world was she was living in. And it's a great way to discover actually someone of the past. An example is Aagje Luitse, a woman from the 18th century. She wrote letters to her husband, who was a ship's mate sailing with the Dutch East India Company. Her letters to him have survived, and it gives great insight into her life and into her thoughts. In order to play a historical character from the past, you need a costume or historical clothing that is as authentic as possible. I've done a lot of research on historical clothing, and I also give lectures on historical clothing in which I show the development through the centuries, and I dress up the public so that they can feel and experience themselves what it is like to wear an outfit of the past. In 2020 I published a book on historical women's clothing in Holland from the 16th to the 19th centuries. In this book I am showing how women's clothing developed through the centuries. I'm showing how fashion spread from the royal courts to the middle classes and then to the countryside. And it shows pictures of museum collections, combined with archaeological finds and with my own historical creations. Funding and a crowdfunding campaign made this Dutch publication possible. And since its publication, many people asked me to translate it into English. Now, today the translation is almost finished. With the help of several volunteers we've been working on it. When this translation is done, the text is sent to a designer and then it can be published. However, for these last steps I need your help, and I would like to ask you for a donation to this project to realize this publication. In the first instance I am thinking of publishing an ebook so that distribution to different countries can be easily done. I'm also having a first batch that will be published, printed. And you can guarantee yourself a copy of this printed version by going into the reward section and giving your donation there, and then as a thanks to your donation you will receive the book. You can also find in this reward section online lectures or maybe having your picture taken in one of the costumes of Beleef het Verleden's collection. Well, please support me now and choose your reward. Your help, even if you don't want a reward, will also be very appreciated. Thank you for your support.